I was thinking here how people who don't have a family, you see, a trauma, many times the person is broken. They try to compensate with a career, with money, with riches, with goals in their lives, such as I'll learn this, I'll do this, I'll travel, I'll make things happen. However, deep down, they were broken since they were young when they grew up in a house without any structure. They grew up in a house without the care of a mother, of a father. And I speak about this, Dad, because as I grew up in a house that was structured, I know what many people didn't have. And I think to myself, oh, how I wish that everybody could have what I had. And I know that God can do this. God is capable to make someone who is broken, who didn't have a home, that they're in their essence, they don't believe in family anymore. God can transform their lives. Sometimes you think like this: I am good alone. I can even say, I gave this to God. Don't speak about this anymore. Don't speak about this anymore because I already got used to this. But deep down, this hurts because God created us to be part of a family. You are trying to leave the essence of the human being that God created. God made man, and he said it's not good for man to be alone. So God already gave a tip since the beginning. It's not good for you to be alone. So family to God is sacred, is important. That's why you are trying to compensate this lack of a family with other things. But nothing will complete you, nothing will give to you a piece of heaven, which is what a family gives. You are used to say that a happy marriage is the closest to heaven that we are going to have here on earth.
It's the closest thing to heaven we can experience on this earth. Yes, perhaps you say, my family is fully destroyed. I lost this opportunity. It's as if this ship has departed already. Don't say this. Why? Because the promise of God says, God sets the solitary in families.
I think about Rahab. Imagine Rahab.
Yes. And how it will happen, it doesn't belong to us. This belongs to God. Our part is to believe only.
According to my faith, the way I understand it is the following. When God made man, he already placed this need inside of him. The need to have someone to help him. Not to help him in the sense of having the conjugal relationship, but it's about that person that we have next to us that prioritizes being next to us because it's something that is missing inside of us. For example, right now, Esther is at home, so I'm here
Like
as a lonely
there is one
bird.
leg missing.
Yeah, because I miss her. Because we are used to being with each other the whole day. And I can talk to you about this because we started, let's say, we've been together for 54 years and everything was really difficult, very complicated. We went through many struggles, many problems, many challenges and so on. We were rejected. However, we were always together. So there was always one next to the other. We always slept together. We always had each other at night. So this presence of Esther or the absence of hers makes me feel sad. It makes me feel down. Perhaps you don't see it this way. You don't believe in this. But when a person has the understanding of the concept of a family, it's that understanding, for example, you don't have a family, you have friends. Whenever you are with your friends, you are well. But as soon as you are left alone, you are not with your friends anymore, then at home, you lie in bed and there's no one there with you. You go have a meal, there's no one to help you to have a meal with you. Something's lacking there. And the worst thing is that time is passing by. And what happens? The longer time goes by, you start really missing having someone next to you because you have no one. You don't have anyone. And I'd say that God doesn't only have the power to change your situation, but He wants to change your situation because He didn't make you for you to be alone. He didn't make you for that. Now, you have to determine within yourself, oh my God, if that's your promise, then I want to say it. Because being lonely is a very difficult thing.